The Pakistan government has stated very clearly that their cricket team will be playing in the T20 World Cup but will boycott the game against India. However, not a lot of people are convinced due to one small but crucial reason. The Pakistan Cricket Board, as it is, has not given any form of written notification to the ICC that they intend not taking the field for this particular game, giving the Cricket Board an out of sorts should they want to take that sort of a U-turn. But is that sort of a U-turn even on the cards? Well, we don't really know for sure what is happening because, again, everything is still being played very close to the chest. What we do know is that legal sanctions have been threatened by the ICC and their broadcast partners JioStar, and we also know that the PCB are trying to do some kind of back channel negotiations to get other cricketing boards on their side, but there's no talk of the U-turn being done just yet. However, one person who does believe the U-turn will happen, former India cricketer R. Ashwin. This is what he had to say on that matter. He said, look, 100% the match will happen. I think Pakistan will backtrack over the next 4 to 5 days. I want to see the encounter as well. Now, obviously, there'd be many, not just him, who want to see the encounter. But how is it that Ashwin is saying with so much certainty that yes, a U-turn will happen? Well, he elucidated on that as well, giving out a few reasons why he feels the PCB will be backed into a corner. And this is what he had to say. He said that, look, they can face financial losses. The broadcasters will lose a lot of money. So there has to be a compromise. All ICC members will face losses too. And he elucidated on this. He extended on this, saying that ICC members, if there is an ICC board meet, which is then called, can actually crib and say that, listen, we are losing money here because of the Pakistan Cricket Board. Do Pakistan really want to face that sort of a heat? Maybe in the opinion of Ashwin, they don't. So he says that the match is going to happen. And he's not the only one. We've debated this on our own channel amongst ourselves. And whilst opinions are split, it just shows you how the situation really is and how precarious it is. It can change with just one small thing. However, there are others who believe that Pakistan should stay the course, and no surprise, those voices are coming from Pakistan. And one of the notable ones is former Pakistan wicketkeeper Kamran Akmal, who took to his YouTube channel to launch a pretty passionate, let's say, diatribe for why it is he feels Pakistan should not bow down. We've obviously had to compress some of his quotes, but let's take a look at what he had to say. He said that the ICC has told Pakistan, the Pakistan Cricket Board, to reconsider its stance of boycotting the India game. But the PCB should not back down. Now, again, this is no surprise given that this has basically reached a point of national ego when it comes to not just Pakistan, but even Bangladesh. Remember, the key reason why they withdrew from the T20 World Cup is because they felt national pride was being hurt. And a similar sentiment seems to be cropping up in Pakistan too. In fact, he goes one step further and talks about some instances where in the past he's felt the PCB and Pakistan have been humiliated by India. So why exactly should they be changing course right now? He says that, look, the PCB's decision should be respected just as we respected India's hybrid model decision. Things got to extreme levels at the Asia Cup as well. Now, what he's talking about in extreme levels is the no handshake, not taking the trophy from Naqvi. And when he's talking about the hybrid model decision being respected, he's not talking about the Champions Trophy, but the 2023 Asia Cup, which the PCB basically acquiesced and said, no, fine, you guys cannot play your matches in India and we'll be okay with that. So he's saying that if Pakistan are choosing to boycott, respect that decision. In fact, he goes on to say that is the ICC, have they been sleeping for all this time? Why are they talking about politics? Now, again, I don't agree with a lot of what he's saying because, quite frankly, none of it makes that much sense. But I'm just quoting what it is that he said. Yet, that really brings you to the point of how complicated this is right now, that everyone seems to be thinking something different will happen. There'll be many others who believe that there'll be no U-turn, that Pakistan will boycott it, but then they'll be thrown the book at by the ICC. All things are a possibility right now. Such is the nature of how it is that the situation is balanced. It's very precarious, and don't forget, there's plenty of time still. February 15th is when the match will be taking place. So there's a lot of time for that to happen. Obviously, there can be U-turns and U-turns of U-turns till then, but you can let us know in the comments if you think a U-turn will happen or not. And don't forget, as always, to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, X and Facebook, and stay tuned for more such updates from the world of sport.